while using any form of gonadotrophin, suppose you're using a urinary gonadotrophin, which company do I prefer? I will never tell anything, because you have to try your own companies and see which is giving good results. But my recommendation is that suppose you're giving 300 international unit dose to a patient, try with 2 preparations, 150 of one company and 150 of another company. Since it is a urinary preparation, sometimes it is very difficult to calibrate the dose, and sometimes one particular batch will come defective. So it's always advisable to have 2 companies. Similarly, a testicular biopsy, a needle put inside the testes, may not reach the seminiferous tubules to get the sperms. So there can be a false report of no sperms, whereas the sperms could be there. That is number 2 reason. And number 3 reason, a testicular biopsy or TZ, as I say, should be only done in the settings where there is facility to freeze the sperms. Why am I saying so? Because sometimes when you put the needle inside the testes, first time you might get sperms, but because of the antibodies which develop, second time you might not retrieve sperms. So it is very important that a good IVF center should only do such a procedure, and as soon as they get sperms, they should be frozen, irrespective that the male is ready for an IVF cycle or not. But those sperms should be frozen so that if that couple plans an IVF cycle after 2 years or 4 years, the sperms should be available. If I find infection in the female, I am going to do husband semen culture. And whenever you're going to give any treatment, for example, if we are giving that kit which has got secnidazole, the azithromycin and the fluconazole, the combination, I always give to husband and wife. When somebody asks me what is PCOS, I simply explain to my patient that let me explain, your good hormones have got down and your bad hormones have increased. So we are going to work to increase the good hormones so that the bad hormones start becoming small in front of them. Now here I want to tell you one trick, that how I get pregnancies in such adenomyosis patients who have come with repeated IVF failure. What do? Before we have collected eggs, we can follow any protocol. But before doing an endometrial transfer, we like to give full dose of depot. Now, since I've said don't do a testicular biopsy or a testicular aspiration once you see nil count. So what should be the test which should be done so that we know that would we find sperms inside or not? But that's not it. There is so much more to learn about fertility and infertility. In our course, we are not talking about the lengthy topics which make you boring. We are just talking about actual things which you see in your life and how to treat the patient when you're in a clinic. So it's more clinician-based things. So I hope if you choose this course, you'll be satisfied, and I wish you happy learning.